Hi guys, it's already the third time I'm filming this video because every time something happens and all the footage gets wasted and my skills are not the best, so I have to start all over again. So excuse me if there is some noise, my dog's coughing in the background, but yeah, that will do. So first of all, yeah, my collection has grown quite a bit since the last video. So I wanted to show you the new addition and show you also these new cabinets. Somebody asked what kind of cabinets I bought, and these are Billy from IKEA with Augsburg doors. So they're quite cheap and they look nice. The only downside is this part in the middle. So if you put a doll there, she will be covered. So the only way to really enjoy your collection is to open up and watch it and keep them protected for the rest of the time. So let's start on the top shelf with the Dawn of the Dance dolls, well, part of the Dawn of the Dance line. And we have Cleo, Frankie with her nice 80s vibe, and Claudine, and this is one of my favorites, favorite Claudines, for the color combination and also the outfit that looks like a pleather outfit. All of them have these nice pumps. So yeah, I know there's a lot of them missing, but they're not that easy to find, especially Draculora was a Target exclusive in the 5-pack, so I'm not really sure if she was sold in Europe. In Germany, probably not. So I will try to find her in the future. And here randomly we have the two friends, Elizabeth and Viperine. Well, I guess Viperine is also Elizabeth's makeup artist. Very pretty dolls. And going down, I have that Dead Tired line, which is not complete. So I have Laguna, which is missing her leg fins, and I actually ordered a new one with leg fins, so maybe I will sell this one. Frankie, it is very cute. I like when Frankie has bangs. Well, this one has side bangs and softer makeup than usual. Then we have Abby, and this so far is the only Abby I have. Well, she's not among my favorite characters, although I really like her character in the show. But yeah, for now she's my only one. And Spectra, Fluctuating, and one of the new stands. Then we have the besties, Gulia and Cleo. Draculora with her pigtails. This version of Claudine and Rebecca, which I heard is hard to find, but she was quite cheap here in Germany, so I don't know. Was she some exclusive? I don't know. I'm actually getting the other Claudine as well that came with a bunk bed. So at that point, there is another version of Draculora, which I already have the pajamas for, and another version of Laguna, which I wasn't really planning on getting, but maybe just for completing the line I will get her. But for now I'm really happy that I have one of each characters that came in their pajamas. Here I have a bit of a random shelf with a placeholder from the Create a Monster that I'm keeping just because. Maybe I'll put something on it. Came in a lot. And here I have this lab vibe going on, so maybe this shelf will be either a lab or a school activity themed shelf. So you have Laguna, I think this is called Classroom Laguna, with her little locker, and of course, no leg fins, because I never saw a Laguna in real life with leg fins. And Julia and Cleo, mad science lab partners. And this little thing is, yeah, it's also from the Create a Monster set, but I used it for putting their lab trinkets on, and I think it looks really cute. Then this shelf is a mess. So not only is it completely random, but it's also too crowded. But I didn't have a choice right now, for considering the place I have, and considering that some dolls like this need a higher shelf. So if you wonder why Calliope is put in that position, it's because when you close, she looks like she's pushing against the window or the glass. So it reminds me on the position she's in her original box. Then I have Honey Swamp, and these are the only two that I have from the Freak to Chic line so far. I will complete them eventually in the future, but maybe it will be a far future, because some of the Freak to Chic ghouls are very, very expensive. Then I have 3 ghouls from the 13 Wishes movie and line. So Gigi, Grant, Twyla, and her friend Howleen, and their pets. And here we have 3 ghost students from the movie and line Haunted. And yeah, I'm interested in the ghost students. I'm less interested in the getting ghostly ghouls, but maybe I will get them if I find them very cheap eventually, because they're not my favorite, except for Rochelle, which is very expensive. Of course, my favorite one has to be the most expensive one. And then the last shelf here is also completely random, because these guys, well, ghouls and monsters, are tall, so they need more space. So we have Rochelle and Venus, Zombie Shake. They are wearing super high heels, that's why they're so tall. And then we have Marcel Coxey, that is of course taller, giving her gigantic, humongous feet. And since she's from the same line, student exchange, I have the best Draculora ever that went to Japan. And look at her shoes and her dress, and I love her straight and pink eyebrows. So pretty. And then, as I said, completely random, but here we have 3 Boo York characters. I got Deuce, although I don't collect the masters, but I wanted this 2-pack with Cleo, and this one for me is the best Cleo. She's so beautiful, and you can't tell from the video, but she has blue, well, very, very dark blue hair instead of black, and the tinsel is bronze. Well, that's of course impossible to show. And then here there's the only Nephra that I have, that is the Boo York Nephra, and it will probably stay like that, like the only Nephra that I will get. She's very beautiful, but I don't think I need 3. And the last mini shelf is for some memorabilia. So for now I have these Monster High magazines that some very nice seller gave me in a lot, and this came out in Germany when Monster High was popular. Did you have something like this too? They always came with posters and bracelets and stuff like that. Then going to the other cabinet, I have an empty shell. Oh, nowadays I'm very happy that I managed to keep something empty, since more dolls and sets are coming. And here I have my current favorite, which is a doll that you can't really buy like this. So she is Med Science Gulia, and I did her hair different so that she doesn't look like the other Med Science Gulia. So I changed her bangs and I gelled it so that it stays on the front. Gave her pigtails with green rubber bands that match her green glasses. And this is one of the best fashion packs ever to me, because it's the comic book fan club with the Dead Fast comic with a Dead Fast figurine. And yeah, look at the shoes, and here are all the bracelets and I think a necklace that I still need to put on her. So yeah, this is my favorite, maybe because I can relate to her. And here I have, I think if I had to choose my favorite line, not my favorite doll, it will be the I Love Fashion line, because I love that they gave the possibility to have characters such as Iris and Widona and also Wisp that I don't have yet, to people that didn't have the chance to get the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. So yeah, and of course you also have some other pretty dolls that are not unique characters, but this Frankie is very different than usual, so I like her. Scara is a character we didn't get many versions of, so very cool. And more are coming, but I think they're not really easy to find. Like Wisp, yeah, I know she's the most expensive one, but also Claudine, I never see her for sale, and also I never saw Venus, never. So maybe whenever I find them, they will be super expensive, maybe even more than Wisp. And here we have the shelf with the basic goals, well, some of them, but I have a little of a mix here. Like my Clio is actually a re-release Clio, and well, it's a matter of taste, but I like this face better than the other one. But it was important to me that she had the original first release clothes. So here she is, although she's missing her phone. Then, and also something on her head, I think a headband. Then we have first release Gulia, one of my favorites too. Then I have first release Frankie. Well, these are all first waves, but Gulia and Frankie and also Draculora, I think, are first release too. And their pets. And here, same happened as with Clio. This is a re-release, but with the first release clothes. And I think I will keep her this way. I think I like her face better. And then Howleen, very cute. This is random because this is the only Skelita that I have, so although she's not the signature Skelita, I put it here, and she's art class Skelita. And then I have Operetta, first wave, first release. So yeah, of course I'm missing the famous Laguna, but I like Laguna, but she's not one of my favorite characters, so I'm really not willing to spend that huge amount of money that people are asking for first release Laguna. I would be happy to find a re-release. That would be okay. And Abby, of course, don't have her. Then we go down to the collector goose. I have Zombie Gaga, which I will never take out of the box, although she comes with an extra outfit that she'll never have to get to try on. But this box and this doll, like, the effect of it all together is so awesome. I will never take her out. Well, the collector edition Draculora, I took her out of her box because I noticed that keeping her in box, I was missing a lot of details. Like I couldn't really appreciate her eyes with the lashes, and I never saw her shoes before. Well, I won't touch her because she tends to fall, and her umbrella is also balanced on her head somehow, so I won't move her. And here I was very lucky that I got a lot for quite cheap, and this collector Skelita was in this lot, so I wasn't planning to get her for a lot of money, but included in this lot, it was really worth it. And she's my roommate favorite doll since she arrived. And then, because I've been doing so well with this collection, and also selling dolls that needed a bit of care, I made her hair pretty again and I sold her. And since I've been putting so much effort and earning a bit of money doing it, I rewarded myself with Pennywise. So this is the latest edition, and I was really happy to be able to get her from a nice seller that, of course, they had a reseller price, but it wasn't a scalper price. So it was a normal price considering that she wasn't released in Germany and that they had to get her from the States, and my dog is in the way. And here I have also a little mini shelf of memorabilia, and here I have some diaries, some minis that I would like to collect eventually, and the brushes. Now these are the brushes. I keep just one per color, and I'm trying to make a rainbow, and new colors are coming. So yeah, this is my collection at the moment. What do you think? Are there some dolls that you never saw before that you'd really like to have? Let me know in the comments. Goodbye.